ladies and gentlemen, so now I'm going to explain about the self-registration technique. So the self-registration technique enable the student to self-register into your specific course. If you are a teacher, this is how you are going to do it. So the first one, navigate your course. Possibly you are logging into the IBES. You can navigate through the site home over here on the left side of the navigation bar, and then you can scroll down, and then you can find out your course by typing the name of the course, or you can navigate according to the subject or course or anything that is already being assigned for you. So if you are a teacher already, you can go for this participant on the left side of this navigation bar, and then after that you can go for the button over here. So this is the action menu button where you can set up the specific enrollment method. After the enrollment method are already open, then you have the three types of normal enrollment. You can also add any methods, for example self-enrollment and also cohort sync, as follows if you need to do that. So if you want to set it up, you can see this is the icon which is already indicate that it is disabled. So to enable it, just click this eye icon. So after you click this eye icon, it is already enabled and the students can register by using self-registration, and they can automatically enter into your course, provided that you have to set the self-registration with the appropriate registration or enrollment key. To set up the enrollment key, you can go to this edit function over here, and then you can select as the custom instances to be changed. Example will be daftar sendiri. Alright, so daftar sendiri in Malay, in English we call it as a self-registration, and then this is all the setup. The most important thing is actually this enrollment key, where you have to set up your enrollment key as follows. So your enrollment key must have the big capital letter, small capital letter, and then we have also number and special character. And after that, you can also assign as follows. Use the group enrollment key will be set as yes or no, and then default assignment of the role will be the students. You can also change accordingly what you need. And then enrollment duration enable you to make sure that only a certain period of time the student are going to be inside the course. In this case, I'm going to set it up around 200 days or approximately around 6 or more than 6 months. And after that, we can also set up for the notification, and then we can set it up for the started date and end date. And you can also make this one enable, where we are going to unenroll or make sure that the students are not able to access in our content anymore if they are passing this date. Means that if 60 days, for example, the students have 60 days, if they are not logging into our course for 60 days straightforward, then the students are automatically will be inactive and will be unenrolled from our course. This is very crucial because you want to control the quality of the students who are engaging with your content. And then we have here is the max number of enrolled user. This is also very crucial because you want to control the numbers of the student are already registered to the specific course. So you can specify this one as according to your loading. And then we can also only a cohort member to be set as a cohort, which is going to be discussed later on. Then you can put some welcoming message to indicate that the students are successfully enrolled and you are welcoming them into your course, and you can start teaching them using IBES. You are already saved those action, then the students have the ability to navigate your course, but of course they are not able to enter it unless they already have the enrollment key. So this is the example of how the student are going to behave according to the specific enrollment key shared by the teacher. So the student have to log in, and then the student can navigate through the site home same as their teacher, and then they can find out the course inside the searching box over here, or they can manually search one by one according to the program, according to the stage of the semester, and so on. In this case, for the simplicity, I'm just going to navigate through. And then daftar sendiri, which is required an enrollment key, then the student have to insert their enrollment key. In this example is I, capital letter, BES 2021 with the exclamation mark, and the student will click the enroll me. After the student doing that, then they will navigate the tour for the students, and the students are able to join the class and participate with whatever communications and teaching and learning experience in your specific course. So after this, we are going to continue how you can use the self-enrollment method to automatically self-enroll your students into their specific group, which are going to be discussed later on. That's all for this video, and see you again next time. Thank you and bye-bye.